Hi there. You may notice there's no game right now. I have an announcement first, which is this will probably be the last game that I simul stream to Twitch and YouTube. I am probably going to drop the YouTube restream because I've been averaging like 0 viewers there, so I'm probably just going to start archiving after this, unless like a lot of people start watching on YouTube. So I just wanted to excuse me. I just wanted to announce that at the beginning of this video because it is, you know, the last game that I'm going to be doing, and I guess I'll be probably leaving this part of the video in the YouTube version. So people who do happen to watch this on YouTube will know that you should go to stream, that you should go to Twitch to watch me from now on. Alright. So let us begin ourselves the BloodNet. Alright. Why hello there, and welcome back to some weirdo on the internet playing video games. Today I'm starting BloodNet. On a cold evening in the Manhattan, you relax in your favorite bar, the Abyss. As you order another round, you notice a striking, exotic woman staring at you from across the room. Still staring, she walks towards you and makes her offer. That is not an easy font to read. Typeface, technically, I guess. It is not easy to read. But yeah, BloodNet, Do I click this to make it go? I'm going into this, like, literally for the first time, so I don't know what kind of nonsense is going on here. Aside from the fact that I have to be quiet.
Looking for me?
Maybe. I thought I could find someone like you in a place like this.
My lucky day.
Yeah,
the name's Ransom Stark.
I know. I've heard of you. Looks like clients aren't exactly beating down your door, Stark. I'm here to make you an offer. Pays 50 grand. Interested?
For 50 grand? There isn't much I wouldn't do for 50 grand.
Aside from become a
I'm
vampire.
not interested in your personal life, Stark. What I want is some business taken care of. A man named Clayton McRae with the Trans-Tech Cyber Eye Bureau is making my life very difficult. My father and I have indulged in a few business practices that conflict with the company's policies and aren't going to sit well with the Judgment Committee. I want the records of them wiped off the disks, or McRae convinced that I'm not worth investigating, ever. I don't care how you do it. Just do it and you'll get paid. Agreed?
Are you part of the deal?
Just do what you're hired to do, Stark. You'll get your money. Then we'll talk.
Where do I find you?
Uptown at 666 West 125th Street. The penthouse. I'll be waiting.
Of course, at 666, why wouldn't it be? Because you are a professional, the job takes only a few days. You transfer the information to Van Helsing and take the subway to his penthouse to collect your payment. Yeah, like, the Descenders, like, just kind of disappear because, like, every letter has Descenders on it.
I'm here for my 50 grand.
You work fast.
Not too fast. I get the job done. Now I'm here to collect.
Relax. You'll get what's coming to you.
That's what I'm counting on.
You've got a real attitude, Stark. Too bad we hadn't met under different circumstances. I'm not usually one to go for low-rent mercenary types.
Don't knock it till you've tried it. Besides, you're not exactly standard issue. What's your story anyway?
She's a
Come out
vampire.
of nowhere with the most unusual, captivating looks I've ever seen on anyone.
Vampire.
Then offer me a fortune for a job I could do in my sleep.
Yeah, she's a vampire.
I couldn't wait to get up here to see you again. You're like no woman I've ever met. I'm not sure I like what you're doing to me.
Don't knock it until you've tried it, Stark. Come here.
You read my mind.
Speaking of mind, what is this thing that's sticking out of the back of your head? You have a neural implant, Stark?
Yeah, a woman pulled me out of the gutter and saved my life with that thing.
Another woman, Stark? I'm almost jealous.
She was a friend. A good friend. I haven't even talked to Tackett in years. Heard she was somewhere in the Greenwich Village Warrens. I should look her up. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for her.
How true, but let's forget about her. One woman saved you, Stark, and now one's going to damn you. My way is a lot more fun.
Okay.
Talk to me, Stark. I want to know everything about you.
Is that supposed to be people? Oh no, here comes some dude.
That will be enough, Melissa. You can amuse yourself with him later. I am Abraham Van Helsing. You work for me now, Stark.
I'm not on your payroll anymore, Pop, so don't start throwing your weight around.
You do not yet see the seriousness of your position. You shall.
Nah, I think I'll be seeing the door, Daddy.
No, Stark. You will not leave this room until I have tasted of you.
What are you? Your eyes. So intense.
Oh yes, very
You have
intense.
given
Look at
me
those.
what I need.
Look at those eyes.
The address of Deirdre Taggett.
Those are
My
just.
vampires and I have tracked dozens of former Transtech employees who might have known where Taggett was hiding herself. At last, we found you. Your time as my minion has just begun. Come to me, Stark. Feel my mouth on your neck. For your services to me, I give you life eternal, undeath without end.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good compensation package, actually. Yep. Just throwing that out there. I'm totally willing to work for immortality. Just, you know, any vampires happen to be watching. Oh God. Untold hours after Van Helsing's attack, you awaken, dazed and racked with pain in a surreal, tomb-like chamber. Very surreal.
What have I become? What have you done to me?
Vampire. You're a vampire.
You are one of us now, Stark. A vampire, a hunter of men. And because you are of my creation, you are under my command.
But why?
Yes, but
I
why?
can use a freelance with your talents in my cadre of Night Stalkers. When we have captured Taggett and taken from her the information that we need, I will be but one step from attaining power over Manhattan, cyberspace, and beyond. I shall control the Earth's computers. I shall have power without limit.
And I'm gonna help you.
Yeah, I am.
Already have.
That's the point of the game.
Giving me Taggett is like handing over Incubus, the ultimate icebreaker, to me. Come, you have much to learn. You must be weak after what you've endured.
Yes,
Let us venture outside and select your dinner.
Yes, let's...
Sorry, Abe.
Learn about being a
After-death
vampire.
experiences always turn my stomach.
Oh.
I ain't hungry.
This... Oh, man, this is... I just punched him out? Oh. Your sudden blow stuns the vampire lord, allowing you to make a mad dash for the... God! This is poorly spaced. Allowing you to make a mad dash for the... A mad dash from the penthouse to the street. Not pausing to catch your breath, you run to the subway, desperate to reach Trackett's laboratory before it's too late. Yeah, sorry about the fact that I, you know, am not rambling as much, but like,
What has happened? The situation is untenable, Stark. Power drain is immense. Perceptual filters and personality stabilizers processing at maximum capacity to neutralize unbelievably alien inputs. I repeat, what is happening? I think I'm dying, Implant. The old guy is a vampire. He tried to transform me into one. He expected to control me, but I'm still in charge, I think. I feel both awful and great. My whole body aches, but I feel strong enough to kick through a wall. Oh, God. Look at my flesh. My mouth aches. My teeth are sharper. I think I have fangs. Get a grip on yourself, Ransom. Current inputs are confusing enough. I need less babble from you and more analysis. I'm doing my best here. It's not every day somebody bites my neck open and sucks on my arteries. Analysis? I've become a vampire, it seems. Except, for some reason, I'm able to resist Van Helsing's domination. Maybe you have something to do with that. Assuredly, Ransom. Van Helsing's attack almost fried me, and I've been working double time to counter the vampiric elements that Van Helsing introduced into your identity matrix. I have managed to slow the rate at which you're becoming a vampire, but as I mentioned, the drain on me is considerable. I compute that at present outlays, I will cease to function in days, and you will irrevocably become a vampire. You're saying I'm not damned yet? There's still hope? My presence has helped you maintain a grip on your humanity. You are, for the most part, a vampire, but I think that state is still reversible. I haven't the slightest idea how you reverse your condition, but theoretically it's possible. You might try accessing the well where Deirdre keeps her text files. Perhaps she is involved with the vampires in some way. The well was at the address Hope. I assume it is still there unless she has changed it. You might also review the notes you keep in your handheld computer. You could use some help.
Okay. We're done with the intro yet. Yeah, okay, there we go. So, BloodNet. This is going to be a fairly... I'm planning for this to be a shorter stream than average. I'm not sure. Because it took me way longer to get this set up than I had anticipated. Getting, you know, the windows right and everything on an old-timey game can be, you know, not easy. So, here we are, BloodNet. Unfortunately, if you are used to my regular playing where I read out all the characters' voices and, like, yammer over everything and just, like, non-stop sass, I am not going to be able to do that in this game because there is all that voice acting with no subtitles. There's, like, literally no subtitles in the game. Oh, there we go. And Jesus, look at this. Look at that cursor. It just disappears into the background. Okay, so, yeah, I should probably explain. BloodNet is a cyberpunk vampire game. So it's like Shadowrun meets Vampire the Masquerade. And I am very wary about this adventure that I'm going on, because this is one of those games that you look it up and it's got like 5 and 1-star reviews and like not much in between. Don't know much about it other than the thing about vampires and cyberpunk, and I read the manuals, so I know the basics. But I'm probably going to be referencing that through this, because this is one of those games where like it has really weird stuff to do, and I got myself a notebook for taking notes, because like the one like review, like one of the reviews I read, actually I think a couple, stated that like you need to write down things, or else you like can't, like you don't like have like a quest log and stuff. So this first stream is probably just gonna be getting into the game, figuring out what's going on, and hopefully not just getting completely discouraged. And hopefully it's not awful. Like I'm a bit concerned, because I think it was like some magazine, it gave it like runner-up for Adventure Game of the Year in 1994. But you know, if you've played these older games, sometimes they're a bit less intuitive, especially because, you know what, I will get into my musings later. For now, let's just go manual generation. That was an unpleasant noise. Pandemic Broadcasting hires you to break up a ring of stim cassette pirates operating somewhere in Hell's Kitchen. Before you can stop them, you must find them. You. Okay, so what's going to happen here is it's going to ask me a lot of questions, and I'm going to select the answers, and then it's going to make my character for me. Alright, before you can stop them, you must find them. You circulate through dark alleys, seedy bars, threatening information with physical violence until you seem to clue a pirate's whereabouts. This is, like, not good. Like, just, like, the lack of contrast here on these buttons. Yes, that's what I do. I nitpick ridiculous stuff, like the contrast on the buttons. Anyway, deck into cyberspace. Disassemble one of the pirate cassettes and examine the components for a clue that might lead into the pirate's trail. Deck into cyberspace and question several data angels who have information about the stim pirates. Circulate through dark alleys and seedy bars, threatening information with physical violence. Deck into cyberspace, now takes the records. So yeah, like they're gonna it's gonna like construct a character for me based on this, and and then I'm gonna get one of the 3 classes, which is, what are the classes? It says something in the manual, but they're like mercenaries, like cyberpunk or decker. I absolutely do not want to be a decker, because that is another thing I read, is that the decking is not essential. Okay, let's say that I would threaten informants with physical violence until I obtain some clue to the pirate's whereabouts. Because, you know, that seems like good. That's like, I'm going to be a badass in this game. I'm going to be a badass vampire cyberpunk guy. Oh god, that noise is awful. Some years ago, you were released from your job as a human presence center in cyberspace for trans-technical because of an illness caused by extended exposure to cyberspace. You used what savings you had to purchase a shotgun, undershaft laser assault rifle, and a Kevlar jacket, and begin a career as a mercenary. Bartend with Flux Riders for a Prax Elite model decking and begin surfing the network in search of profit. Began searching through huge scrapyards in Hoboken, New Jersey for salvageable machinery and computer components. Were hired by Duna to scrounge computer components, support her underground activities. Let's just say mercenary, because this is like obviously, it's obviously like, the choices are very obvious towards like what direction you're leading your character. Yeah, this is kind of ridiculous. This, like, yeah, the, like, 5 minutes I've actually been playing this game is not filling me with confidence. A serial killer stalks Lower Manhattan's dream parlors, rooms filled with dream machines, virtual reality-equipped sensory deprivation tanks that allow users to enjoy realistic simulations of any experience. The parlor owners hire you to apprehend the killer. You link yourself to a dream machine so that the program can simulate precisely what is occurring in the parlor you are occupying. In this way, you will be able to view the killer should he enter the parlor and capture him. That one's actually a pretty good idea. Rig the entrance to each parlor with sensors linked to cyberspace well from which you will monitor them when a killer makes his move. Hires you to apprehend the killer, so I'm supposed to apprehend him. Okay, like, I'm just going to go with this one because I know it's going to put me on the route of mercenary, but reasonably, this does seem like, do they want me to apprehend the killer or stop him from coming? Because if I just, like, if I deter the killer from returning by, like, walking around all, like, with guns and stuff, you know, I feel like that's better than just, like, waiting for him to show up. I'm going to hear that noise again, aren't I? I do not like that noise. After being maimed by a nanoshredder, you face your own death and are offered the possibility of cloning. Your body and personality can be copied, but your memories will not be your own. For a price, you can choose a computer-generated past. You prefer to... Oh. Random memories. Well, if I don't want to start my new life saddled with debt, why would I take random? Opt to start life implanted with the memories of a spy novel hero. That seems like it would be dangerous. Be decked in that so that your identity can be dispersed and hope that your new you can return to the Matrix and reassemble the pieces. That is stupid. Oh. Yeah, I'm kind of a nihilist. Let's go with this. Because that one seems pointless. Oh, that one seems pointless. That one just seems damn right dangerous. The memories of a spy novel hero. Like, let's just go with roll the dice. Because I like me some dice. I've got a thing of them right here. That's where I keep my shiny dice. Oh, got some dice right here too. I have multiple sets of dice within arm's reach. Yeah, see? Dice. These ones glow in the dark. The other ones don't glow in the dark, but they're glittery. I'm just rambling because, okay, yeah, let's actually get to the game. Let's... In a bar brawl, you and your friend Lash give... Excuse me leaning back. It's easier to read these fonts that way. In a bar brawl, you and your friend Lash Givens encounter superior numbers of rage gangers. You decide that survival is the better part of valor and run like heck. Despite the risks involved, consume a potentially dangerous combination of red lifters, hero makers, and breathers to increase your strength, recklessness, and endurance respectively. Use blades, short-range energy weapons, and years of combat experience to counter their superior numbers. Offer the leader of the gang a sizable number of credits if he and his friends back off. Decide that survival is a better part of valor and run like, yeah, we're gonna GTFO. I do not like those noises. They're probably not as bad if you're not wearing headphones, but I'm wearing headphones, so, you know. You know what? I'm not gonna do the cyberpunk voice again. No, what I'm gonna do, I'll decide later. If really hard up, you lift a few wallets, but only the honorable way, off the wealthy. On 5th and Park, one strange victim catches you in the act. His reflexes are lightning quick, his eyes stare into yours, and you feel yourself weaken, wanting you to go with him. You? He's a vampire! That man is a vampire! And we... What will we do in this situation? What do you do? Yeah, I'm gonna read the rest of them that way. I don't know how many are left. Start talking fast, offering to give him all the wallets you've lifted that day if he agrees to let you go. Reach for the blade you keep in your boot and slice him in the face. Well, that does not seem like a good idea. Use every ounce of your strength to resist his will. Distract him, slither out, and ground like hell. Start talking fast, offer to give him the wallets you've lifted. Yeah, okay, let's see. Yeah, this just seems like, I'm so, look at me resisting you. This seems, yeah, like, yeah, that seems like the better decision. I hope I'm not accidentally making my character, like, really good at running, but nothing else. A trans-technical external security team is chasing you through Manhattan, looking to arrest you for past offenses against the Megacorp's profitability. What do you do? Take to the rooftops and escape your pursuers through a series of reckless leaps from roof to roof. Lead them into your favorite bar, the Abyss, where you are able to rally some friends to your aid, fighting off your pursuers. Lead them into a several-block area of abandoned buildings where you force them to search house by house, thus enabling you to pick them off one at a time. That one sounds pretty fun. Keep running until you exhaust your pursuers. Yeah, I guess I'm good. Okay, that one sounds stupid. Lead them to the bar where I can rally some friends. Yeah, this one seems like a good one. Definitely do not like that noise. Oh, you suspect that someone has discovered one of the stashes where you store your items and have spent... You suspect someone has discovered one of the stashes where you store your items. You have scrounged. Okay. To protect the results of your labors, you rig the location with tripwire alarms and cameras so that you can be alerted when someone... Okay. Keep watch over the stash and someone approach, take items, secretly follow them to their destination, and learn the processing. Yeah, because, like, honestly, then I can have their items, too. God, I hate that noise. Oh. Mastaguri, who always has the latest in weapons technology, sold you a set of claws. When you attacked the subway and whip them out in your defense, they barely hold up. For the money you paid, you should have been able to handle a simple mugging. Let's see, demand replacements. Demand a new set of blades plus a 44 machine pistol and a few to make up for your pain and suffering. Return to him with what's left of the blades, then slice it with Natsoguri. Natsoguri. Like, is this supposed to be a Japanese name? No. Nastogori. Nastogo. Okay, I think that's supposed to be a Japanese name, but, like, it doesn't make sense. Then slice it without killing him. You want to see his face life every time you come back into your shop. Okay, like... That's excessive. That's, like... This is a weapon, so, like, I feel like the weapon is supposed... Like, because my pain and suffering here is I could have been killed due to, like, an inferior product. An upstart Irish crime family is attempting to wrest part of the lucrative morph code trade from the Yakuza. The Irish organization hires you to send a message to the Yakuza. Okay, use an infrared targeting implant and a corrupts combat rifle assassination a high-ranking member of the Yakuza. Okay, how is that going to send a message? Like, use powerful explosives of your own devising to blow up a Yakuza-owned morph code research laboratory. See, like, that sends a message. Like, this doesn't send a message. This, like, is just killing a guy in the Yakuza. They don't know why, but, like, yeah, like, this is definitely, like, send, like, hey, Yakuza, this is about the morph codes, and, like, you know, yeah, Infiltrate Manhattan Yakuza and gather information that will help the... Yeah, they hired me to send a message. That's not going to send a message. That's like a different thing. This sends a message. While walking the streets on your way to see your friend Lash Givens. I hope I get to meet Lash Givens, because Lash Givens is coming up in several of these questions. You hear hysterical screams coming from an alley. You turn the corner and find a young woman being attacked by a strange, pale-faced man with an evil smile. He's a vampire, that's what they're saying. Oh, pull your 44 caliber machine pistol out and threaten to mow down the attacker unless he surrenders. Fire your dream blaster at the man where he is momentarily stunned. Sweep in. Knock the rogue unconscious. I picked the right voice for knock the rogue unconscious. And rescue the woman. This is the first playthrough. My accents are always, my voices are always in, you know. Okay, shout to the attacker that he is rigged with explosives. If he makes a sudden move, he'll explode. The attacker stands confused. Roll a shuriken into his eye. That's... A human being wrote this. A human being wrote all of these options. Possibly multiple human beings. Fire a wrath ray. See. This seems like the most reasonable solution, because, like, the machine pistol one sounds fun, but, like, you don't know what that guy's got. You know, you don't know what he's packing, but, like, if you can get the drop on him and, you know, hit him from the back. A South Bronx software fence named a software fence. Oh, man. Yeah, you guys thought that Shadowrun Returns was Cyberpunk. Oh, man, this is going to be extra Cyberpunk. Extra Cyberpunk. Sorry. Winston Purdue is rumored to possess an Incubus, a legendary program capable of countering any ice in cyberspace. He is now the target of much of the cyber underworld, the Yakuza, and trans-technicals. You. Locate the nervous Purdue and offer your services as a bodyguard in exchange for 35% of the profit he receives for the sale of Incubus. What are my other options? Accept a lucrative bounty from Trans-Technical to hunt Purdue down and bring him to Trans-Industry headquarters. Jerry-rig a portable multi-directional force field projector that Purdue can wear as a protective... Yeah, that's definitely not my style. Well, he's a fence. I have to, like, find a fence to, like... I can't go to him. Yeah, I think I'll, like... Oh my god, is my character ready? Yay, my character's ready! Ransom Stark. That is, like... I'm not gonna say that's the worst name ever, but, like... It's very cyberpunk. Let's see. I'm very strong. Oh, I'm very enduranced. Alright. I guess I got a lot of stealth from that running I chose. Let's say I know vaguely what these things mean. It says it in the manual. Oh, that one's the worst. I'm sorry, that one's the worst. Why are so many of these people, like, having different, like, half-toned faces? Okay, my options are limited. I'm gonna have to look at this guy a lot, probably, so... Oh man, as bad as it is, I think this is actually the least bad one. Modify skills. Modify points. Am I supposed to, like... modify my skills now? Can I... My strength is kind of low. Well, my stealth isn't great. 51, 75 endurance, stealth 51. Pickpocket, I don't know. Yes, I can... Okay. So... intelligence, fast talking. I'm trying to remember what these things did. They were all in the manual, but they were kind of vague. Innocence, faith, courage, will. Let's oh crap. Okay, so I can only I have to spend those 20 points on 4 skills. I have 5 skills. All right. I remember will being important, but courage. Yeah, I think courage is important too. All right. I want to very much not die in this game. So, did innocence affect whether or not you become a vampire? Don't mind me, I'm just pulling up the manual. Oh. Yes, this is very exciting. Watch in bated watch in, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Suspense, as I look up something in the manual. Okay, skills. Agility, dodge attacks, jury rig, high tech, personality, courage, will for vampires. Okay, faith, measure character belief in a stake, innocence. I've given character. Okay, I don't think it says. Okay, all it says here is that it affects how much, like, humanity I lose when I feed on someone. Alright. Yeah, let's get ourselves some firearms. And we're endurance to balls. And what's intelligence do? Ability to navigate cyberspace. Observation. Discover hidden objects. So let's give ourselves some observation. Like, my cyber skills are also low. I don't want to waste my few points on them. Okay, apparently I'm really good with blades, so I'm just gonna, like, I'm gonna be, like, chopping people up and then, like, shoot them when they're far away. That's my plan. I have no idea if these are good stats in any way. This game, even having read the manuals, kinda confusing. Okay. Now, probably have more parts where I can't talk because I need to hear... That's the thing, is, like, I'd love to be all like, oh, it's for you, the viewer, so, like, you can hear, you know, what's going on. But no, like, I need to hear what the people are saying. Okay. The controls are so weird. Click. Nope. Click and hold. Alright, this is an object, I think. Alright, you have to double right-click to bring up information on where you are. The broken furniture and scattered tools and components are bitter indicators of Dare track its fate. You wonder if it's appropriate for a vampire to prey as you mumble a few words of hope that Deirdre still lives. You notice that the computer with the cyberspace port still functions. Okay. I don't know what this is. Neural implant plans. Yeah, it's weird. As I said, weird. The design to do this check is groundbreaking neural implant that remedies Hopkins-Bayer syndrome. Okay. And I think I pick it up, and then... Okay, I pick it up. I can just... Wait. And I can just set it down wherever I want? Oh. Interest sensors, circuitry designed to detect and analyze the magnitude and physics of a force striking with sensors or circuitry to which they are linked. Decking unit case, a virtually unbreakable plastic case. Oops. Can I just, like... No, I have to actually put it on a... Well, I couldn't find a place to put it on the shelf, so... Okay. And that was the thing that senses, and this is... Ah! I accidentally picked it up instead of... Radiation screen. Screen that is a component in a refraction suit. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that. Crafting is a thing in this game. Ah, nets. Well, I guess I'll just put all the equipment here. It's like a 4 terabyte memory chip. A modest storage memory chip for a decking unit. Modest. Remember, 1994, a 4 terabyte memory unit was like, oh my god, 4 terabytes? Admittedly, like, I have a hard drive that's only 2 terabytes, but, you know, like, a 4 terabyte, you know, memory is, like, not a science fiction thing anymore. Dermal filament. Extremely thin, skin-like circuitry that lining designed to interface circuitry with the human body, a component of most cyber garb. I don't know why I'm just putting everything in a pile over here. Okay, so, okay, so I guess, I pick it up, and then, yes, that puts it in my inventory, and 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 that puts it in my inventory, because I'm one of those people. Okay, how do I... Fucking 90s. So at one point, for some reason, people decided that, like, games were to be more immersive, and that the thing that gets in the way of the immersion of these games was an HUD. So, like, any kind of UI, like, I don't know what these things mean. I literally read the manual and I don't know what these things mean. I have to look them up now. Excuse me. Because, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, because there's supposed to be a green triangle that tells me if I can leave the room. Game interface, there we go. So that's combat, view... Okay, combat, view... Is it party, okay. Combat, view... Party, deck, handheld computer, and then game, and then my bloodlust indicator is somewhere. I think that's my bloodlust indicator over there on the right. There we go. Character information sheets. How the hell do I get there? Humanity indicator, I guess that's the thing at the bottom. Day 1. Date, okay. Time, it's 12:03 a.m. Character information sheet. The character information sheets are designed for party members. To view a member's party, move the cursor to the bottom of the screen. Said move the cursor to the bottom of the screen. Oh, whoa, I don't know what just happened there. Okay, oh god. Oh man, this, the controls here are, like, extra fiddly. Okay, not fiddly. I don't even think that's a word that I'm properly, like, trying to use when I do use it. Okay, so I go to the bottom of the screen, right-click. Oh, okay. Go to the bottom of the screen, right-click. And then here is where my party members will be. But if I move outside of this section, it automatically returns me. That is so freaking... Okay, so there's my things. And how do I move? Okay. Oh. Alright, there we go. Inventory. Ransom Stark. Kevlar vest. Laser pistol. Okay, examine jury rig, drop, ransom Stark, power cells, power cells, power cells for my laser pistol. Alright, there's the neural implant plans, Kevlar coveralls, and all the junk that I picked up. I don't know why I have shotgun shells, because I don't have a shotgun. Okay. Yeah, and I can jury rig if I have stuff, but I don't know what stuff I need. They're all there in the manual. Okay, so escape. Okay. View New York map. Yeah, literally search. Like, you literally just hit search when you're in an area, and it will, like, search. And whichever member of the party has the best observation will do the searching. Man, this is weird. Okay. Well, there's no need for combat. Wait, no. Examine. Okay, yeah, freaking. Okay, like. Did I miss something? Huh, let's see what happens if I do this. Okay. Yeah, I'd just like to point out this game is actually so old that the system requirements included mouse. I can't, like, go over here, can I? No. Like, there's... No? Dialogue replay. There are no conversations to review. Okay. Contacts. Houston Matrix Rovers. Make a note to tell Penn Martinez to tighten his security. He and his cyberspace users group, the Houston Matrix Rovers, have a series of illegal wells in the net. I stumbled upon one of them recent deck. If I can find it, Transtrack sure can Penn a friend. If I can't find it, Transtracker can. Penn's a friend, but I don't want to see security swarming over their casual street meeting info. Okay. Virtual dollars, because if it didn't say virtual dollars, it wouldn't be cyberpunk. Man, this game is very, very cyberpunk. Alright. Okay, contacts. So, like... Am I just supposed to pull up the manual again? Oh, man. Okay. Wait, no. Bloodless indicator, game. Handheld computer. Contacts. Commentary is friends, frozen, former associates. There we go. Alright, Flux Riders. Okay, I have to make a point of stopping by Deidre Tackett's Washington Square laboratory. Way overdue to have another look at the implant. She has been difficult to contact lately. She is involved in something serious. Someday she's going to have to tell me what it is. Well, Lash Givens. Lash Givens, finally. The famous Lash Givens. Note to myself that my fine friend Lash Givens is back on his feet after recovering from the injuries he sustained on a job inside Transtech property. He should be back in Times Square and haunting the abyss. Okay, so, like, this is just about, like, people and places, I guess. Doom Pilots, like... I'm guessing this is all stuff that, like... When... Latest word on Doom. Why wasn't... Why... Okay. Flux Riders, I haven't checked on the whole game in months. Like... Running to Money, What Makes Lover, Central Park, Doom Pilots, Rima and Garlic Fizz, because, got sysconfig. Oh, $1,000, not 1,000 virtual dollars? Slash McLean. Said to be the drunken bastard, but worth his weight in gold in combat. If I need him, guess I follow the trail of cybergrain alcohol. Oh, I'm absolutely gonna look up Slash McLaughlin. A street-rich weapons whiz kid. Arrogant, impatient, and hard to deal with, but supposedly worth the trouble. Sounds like a handful. Okay. Lisa 5 Eagles. Marksman. Alright, Lisa, Deidre Tackett. Big news. Word from a few in the village that Deidre hit another load. The big one, the ultimate icebreaker. Anyone could do it, it's Deidre. And if that's true, Deidre is not only going to make cyber history discs, because it's cyberpunk, so it's a cyber history disc. Not a book, it's a disc. Because it's... I shouldn't have done one cyberpunk game after another. This is, I'm gonna be extra sassy here. Oh. No more entries. Okay, so that did not help me at all with anything. Very rare that I get lost in a game so early. Alright, let's just go somewhere. Let's... I mean, what the heck? Let's... Oh, wait. Soulbox. Looker. Memory. 1 terabyte. Okay. So... Can I enter cyberspace? Oh man, those are some computer graphics right there. Undeniably, those are computer graphics. I am good job, game. I'm speechless. You have... Do I click on that? Does that do something? Oh, okay. I can walk around just like normal, but I'm a spinning body. I'm
the File Access Table System module for this quadrant. Call me Fax. If you provide me with a destination address, I can transmit your matrix instantaneously. Please enter a code.
No, I don't have an address code. Fats. Cyber skills are too low for my secretary to interpret your signal. Oh no. I don't know what's going on.
You're Stark, aren't you? I've heard of you. Listen, take my advice. Steer clear of Zeus. You do not want to tangle with that guy. He's powerful. He has access to any information he wants. And I hear he's looking for you.
Yeah, well, if you don't mind, I'll wait to meet him before I start getting intimidated.
Well, you have reason to be, believe me. He's done damage in here that's unprecedented. It's more than just freaking with systems. He's actually into damaging angels in here, pulverizing their decking integrity. I mean, guys have found themselves broken up with the net just because Zeus didn't like their attitude. I'd stay out of his way if I were you. Don't say I didn't warn ya.
Don't say I didn't warn ya. Oh man, like, I really hope they just, like... Okay, you spin through a jumper playing cyrus as a well and between cluster wells in the marriage. To access a cluster, you must interface with a FATS terminal. So can I not... Are these things just... set dressing? These things are just set dressing. I have no idea what just happened there. Is that a thing I can click on? No. Apparently, just holding down right click pauses things. Oh, no, that's a FATS, right? So... Is there... Oh. I thought something different was going to happen. See flyer.ego, one of the 5 pieces of Clarity Flyer's mind, broken up on the net. Oh! I took it. I put it in my inventory. I'm guessing, like, if I go around, I'll find the other pieces? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. Also, I don't... You spin through central plane, okay. Also, I don't know how to exit cyberspace. Probably hit escape. I'll try hitting escape later. I want to see if I can find, I mean, how the hell are you supposed to determine where you're going here? And am I going anywhere, or am I just, like, entering randomly generated screens? This is the hacking sequence. This is the decking of the game. You know, like, I just want to make sure y'all are aware that I was hoping I'd find more pieces of that mind. A mind is a terrible thing to lose in the cyberspace. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Alright, one more screen and then I'll... Wow. Wait, now it doesn't? Oh, wait, how did why did I bring up the... I hit escape and it brought up the menu last time and now it doesn't. Why is it not bringing up the menu again? I pushed escape, and that meant that's what brought up the menu there. Oh, bloody. I'm once again sorry, British viewers. Surfing the net. Getting there. Cyberface interspace. Exit cyberspace. There we go. I am... Okay. My identity has disappeared in cyberspace. My mind is lost forever in the net. Oh no! Alright, so... that was our first session of BloodNet. That did not go well for anyone. And since I'm the only person here, it did not go well for me. Okay, so, I literally, like, didn't even save my game. Did I? Yep, no save game exists. Okay, so, I think I'm gonna call it for now, and I might just do a BloodNet Part 1, Part 2, and just because I'm gonna have to restart the game. Oh, I have a really bad feeling about this. So, you know, thank you for joining me here on the internet, and I will see y'all next time.